Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. The Cubbies will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Fernando Liriano starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Santiago. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Batting second, the left fielder, Suzuki.
Now at the plate, Sito Suzuki. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
So striding in, Jesse Padilla, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Again, a 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch.
2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Popped him up. Mays in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chet Steadman is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Michael Jordan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Michael Jordan.
And the pitch. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-2.
Look out.
Lifted in the air out to right. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder.
With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Standing in now, Manny Morales. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 62 driven in. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Michael Black. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside and low, 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little surprised they let him go there as he misses the splitter for strike 1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Reds turned away first time through. We'll go on to the second in Cincinnati. Still scoreless on the show. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks third best on this Chicago ball club. In now, Ryan Buckner, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball one. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today.
Sandoval leads off second with nobody out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers: 282 to start play, no home runs as of yet, and 41 RBIs. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two. High in the air out towards shallow right. Babcock will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Travis James.
Stepping in, Travis James. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Nicholas Horner, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Chet Steadman right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chad Babcock. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Chad Babcock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Homer Mays. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Zobrist is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fifth, not shortstop, Sonny Anderson.
In now, Sonny Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
2-1.
Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Freddie Santiago. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now a bunt attempt here. 3-2 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Tito Suzuki.
Standing in, Sito Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Standing in, Jesse Padilla. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
One strike.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So stepping in, James Garza, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's wide, 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, inside.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Alex Cabrera. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. The pitcher, Fernando Liriano, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on first with one down. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Michael.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Jordan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. It's 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval.
48, Pablo Sandoval.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ryan Buckner will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Hit toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. Anderson moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis James.
Stepping up now, Travis James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Two and one.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Nicholas Corner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
No.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 now.
3-0.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in, Chet Steadman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball outside.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Manny Morales.
The left fielder, Manny Morales.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Morales has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
What?
At the plate, Michael Black. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, Chad Babcock.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chad Babcock. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
No runs, no hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Santiago.
The center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
That's a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Sito Suzuki will be next. The 3-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Sito Suzuki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sito Suzuki. First offering on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
3, shortstop, Jesse.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jackie Reinecker enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
19, Jackie Reinecker.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner at first here, one man out. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Ryan Buckner.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Homer Mays. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
He waits. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Standing in now, James Garza. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. The 2-1 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Alex.
In now for the Reds, Alex Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
No.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 2-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Marcus Gutierrez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Gutierrez.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 3 homers and 30 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And this ball's right past him at first base. So he moves all the way up to third here. Still only 1 out in the inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Michael Jordan.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 2. Mike McClellan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 7, Mike McClellan.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ben Zobrist.
Number 18.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Travis James.
Travis James will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
We're playing 11.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. McClellan, a right-hander, standing 6'3". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nicholas Horner.
Digging in once again, Nicholas Horner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead this one 4-2. Now at the plate, Manny Morales. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Black.
Digging in now, Michael Black. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Two and 0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Nope. 3 and 0.
3 balls, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Suzuki is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready for another shot now, Chad Babcock, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Brad Galvis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Brad Galvis.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chet Steadman, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so
Leading
far.
off to the Cubs, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
From the stretch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Babcock has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
So in now for Chicago, Freddie Santiago. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 24. Cito.
Ready for another chance. Cito Suzuki. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Count now a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Has a look. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Homer Mays, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
At the plate now, Sonny Anderson.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Suzuki arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next to Cincinnati, the catcher, James Garza.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, James Garza. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First delivery to him on the way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Looped out toward third, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Cabrera.
Ready now, Alex Cabrera, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Cabrera is exactly a .260 hitter. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
The 2-1 home.
Ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Zobrist is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Reds leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Lewis will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brandon Sutton will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch.
Number 15.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Pablo Sandoval. He's set and the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
The next Cub up, Ryan Buckner. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Down the left field line and deep, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Travis James. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from 3rd tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from 3rd. It's 5-2.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Into the box, Nicholas Horner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Reds 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Larry Valdez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Dave Bowie is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in, Brandon Sutton, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The Cubs are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Jordan.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Michael Jordan. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a changeup is bounced to second, reined in, and there's out number 2. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Manny Morales, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
One of the keys is staying focused. This was a team right now that's been playing good baseball. They're in first place, and hopefully they're not losing sight of the schedule and looking ahead to the postseason, because getting swept at this point of the season is not a particularly good look.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Michael Black is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. To first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Lincoln Veras enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So digging in now, Dave Bowie. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The second baseman, Dave Bowie.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Ready once again, Freddie Santiago. First pitch of the at-bat. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The left fielder, number 24, Suzuki.
So coming to the plate, Sito Suzuki. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Morales is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and it remains 5-2. Thomas Nicholas comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Chad Babcock.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Now back, first baseman, Homer.
Coming to the plate now, Homer Mays. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, no.
Well, tying run on deck, he should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out to center field. Santiago will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next from Cincinnati, the shortstop, Sonny Anderson.
Striding in once again, Sonny Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied out toward right. Zobrist is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next from Cincinnati, the catcher.
At the plate, James Garza, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball. No, that's it.
The 1-0.
Yeah. One ball, one strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The Reds down to their last strike. Count still at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out. The Cubs go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
5-2 the final today. The Cubbies with their 105th win, best in the division. Chet Steadman hosts his league-leading 21st victory. Thomas Nicholas records the save, his 46th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.